Hello and welcome to week 6 of my county cricket video blog, all things to do with county cricket and beyond. Again, not much in the news this week, but we are approaching the county season with just 9 days to go now. So in the news this week, Ashwell Prince of Lancashire, in his second year of his 2-year contract at Old Trafford, is going to be retiring at the end of this year from all forms of cricket. A great loss, but also great contribution to the game. 66 test caps for South Africa, but the last time he played for South Africa back in 2011. Ever since, he's been a big part of Lancashire's plans at Old Trafford, and will be a big miss to all forms of the game, I'm sure. It's just been announced this morning that Stoneman will lead Durham in their 2020 competition, the newly named Durham Jets. So good for Durham, fantastic batsman. I'm sure he'll do well as a captain. Some more 2020 related news. Worcestershire have now been rebranded as the Worcestershire Rapids, so another rebranded name. Obviously, as I said, Durham Jets, another one. So these rebranded names coming into the game, are they good? Do you like them? Give me a comment below. Also, we've seen that Alex Wakely of Northants is going to be missing most of the season, if not all of the season, with ruptured Achilles, which is a horrible injury, and wish him a speedy recovery. And of course, England won a game of cricket yesterday, which is front page news. But no, I'm joking. But Alex Hale's fantastic, 116, the first England player to ever score a century in a 2020 international. 17 boundaries in total, and England won with 6 wickets and 4 balls to spare. So a fantastic effort from England. And today, most of what I'm going to be talking about is the England game yesterday, and looking forward in the World Cup as England hope to continue this run of form. So obviously yesterday we won, which is great. It was our best ever run chase, the highest successful run chase we've had in that competition as well. But it was also the highest partnership we ever had between Alex Hales and Eoin Morgan, put on about 152, I think it was. So fantastic effort from those boys. But for a long time now, we've been talking about how England almost have forgotten to win games. Is there such a thing? Have we just been very, very unlucky? Well, if you look at the previous fixture against New Zealand, of course we were very unlucky. I mean, who's to say that New Zealand wouldn't have gone on to win the game with the likes of McCullum and Williamson firing off all cylinders? But certainly England would have thought they had a good chance with runs on the board. But that's 2 games in a row now where England have advanced past 160 and look really dangerous with the bat. There's still a lot of problems with the ball, I feel. I remember saying to somebody yesterday, before the game even started, how I thought Tim Bresnan might get some treatment. And I threw 48 for no wicket out of thin air. And it just happened that it was right. I did wish I was wrong, but he does seem to be struggling in this format. And again, comment below maybe if there's somebody who feels better suited to the format. I mean, we've seen the likes of Chris Jordan come in, hit the ground running, and take their chance very well with the bat as well. So maybe Bresnan's time in the team isn't as worthwhile as someone else. So like I say, post below if you think someone else is better suited. But of course, England didn't look like they were going to chase the runs down at all after they were 0 for 2 after the first over, with Nuwan Kulasekara ending up with 4 wickets, all 4 of England's wickets. Very tricky bowler who can move the ball both ways. And I actually heard a story today from somebody who put £10 on England when they were 0 for 2 after that first over. So well done to you, mate. So there's still a lot of problems, should I say, in the England camp. The batting, not so much of a problem as the bowling, though. I feel we don't fully know who's bowling that last over still. The pace bowlers in particular are getting a lot of treatment, and even yesterday, James Treadwell, who's been very consistently economical over the last few weeks, has even been getting some treatment. So is it time for Parry to come in, or is it time to get someone else to come into the squad who might be more economical, or is it just not a bowler's game? This is a point that I've been arguing for a long time now. 2020 is all about the batsman, and the team who scores the most runs is the team who wins. And on the day, anyone can get hit. So are Treadwell and his companions, are they just getting the treatment because the bowlers, aren't meant to be the ones who win? Or are we not maybe putting our best foot forward? Bresnan, for a long time now, has really struggled to bowl the right sort of ball. we say about using the short ball in moderation, and even yesterday in that 20th over, he struggled to find his line and his length, and ended up getting the treatment from Pereira. So, like I say, England need to, use the right balls at the right time. The Yorker seems to have worked for so many other teams. Malinga yesterday to Bapara got hit for 2 consecutive boundaries when he managed to skim the ball down to a third man sort of region. But then the next ball just showed how if you can bowl a tight, just outside of stump Yorker, or even a slightly wide Yorker, then the batsman might struggle. So maybe England need to just take a leaf out of other teams' books and get the right ball in the right area, and use the short ball in moderation, which is most important. So England's problem's far from solved, but a win on the board, and we're playing against South Africa tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully they can win consecutive matches, which is something that we've not done for a long time. But who knows? I mean, 2020 is a funny game of cricket, but if we beat South Africa after beating Sri Lanka yesterday, then there's no reason why we can't do well in this tournament. Those are probably two of the most highly ranked sides in this competition. So that's it for this week. My thoughts about England's chances in the World 2020 have obviously been given to you last week. I didn't think they were going to advance in the group stages, and now they might prove me wrong. So check out that video just to see how wrong I was. But they might not still progress, so who knows. So yeah, that's it for this week. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know about the bits that I've talked about. Who should be coming in for Bresnan? Should Bresnan stay? And do you think England are going to surprise us all and advance from the group stages and perhaps even recapture the trophy? That's it from me this week, and goodbye.